Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a mock draft. If you guys watched the last video, you guys would have known this is coming. We're doing a one round mock draft for 2022. Let's start it. Uh, okay, guys, so let's start it. So let's start the draft. So the Jaguars, I don't think they'll trade away their first overall pick. And lots of people think this guy's gonna go number one overall. And I also think he will. Aiden Hutchinson is the new Jacksonville Jaguar. Next on the clock, we have the Detroit Lions. I think that they will stay where they are and draft if I can find them. Why are they? This is such a bad ranking, but okay. Malik Willis. Liberty is your new guy for the Lions. May not play year one, but excuse me, but I don't think he'll play year one. But Jared Goff, sit behind Jared Goff 1 year, and then play the second season. So the Texans are on the clock. Very interesting, as you guys can see. It's basically another way of saying they're the worst team in the league because their needs are like every position. But I don't think that's really true. They don't have a big need at receiver, a big need at quarterback either. They could wait for a year and see how Davis Mills does. Running back, I don't really think they need it. I think they will go for a one. They may not go for a tackle. No, I'm thinking that. You know what? I think they will go for not a tackle. I think they will go for an edge. I think they will go for he used to be the number one in the draft class until just a couple months ago. Kavion Thibodeau. Okay, here we go. Jets are on the clock and they kind of need a tackle. And to be honest, I think Incoming Kwanu's I think he's really good. But to be honest, I think Evan Neal is the best tackle in the draft. And I don't know why Charles Cross is number 5, but that's that's PFF for you. Evan Neal will be drafted. Ikem Kwanu will be going to the Giants. Okay, so far, Aiden Hutchinson to the Jaguars at number 1 overall, Malik Willis number 2, Kavion Thibodeau 3, Evan Neal 4, and Ika Makwanu 5. Okay, now the Panthers. Where is he? Trayvon Walker. Okay, so what do I want to do? Alright, so first I will do a trade. So to be honest, I don't think the Falcons will select a QB. I think Seattle may. So I think they will trade back to Atlanta at numero 8. And then they're gonna have after Falcon number 2 from next year. And a number 82 for Jacksonville in the 4th. Actually, no, I'll just go for the 199. So pick number 6 this year, 199 in round 4 for 882, and a round number 2 pick for next year. I think that's gonna be the trade. You know what? Actually, I think what they're gonna do here is they're gonna ship on Sam Darnold. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They will ship Sam Darnold to them for a first round pick for next year, and number 50 overall, and they'll give up 199. I think this will be the trade, and the Falcons will start Sam Darnold. I think that's what's gonna happen. So now they already got their QB need out of the way for at least a year or two. So they probably want I think they need a corner, and who other to select than Sauce Gardner himself. Sauce Gardner. Then the Giants are on the clock, and they see Kyle Hamilton over here. That's a generational prospect, and you can't just let him go like that. I think that's who they're going to select. Kyle Hamilton to the New York Giants. So now the Panthers are on the clock, just traded down and gave away their QB. So right now their starter is Cam Newton, I think. Or is he signed? I don't know, really. But um let's just I think they will select the QB. Let's go find that QB. And it's Kenny Pickett. Why is Kenny Pickett 40? I think he's first round talent. Sam Howell is I think also close in. Why is Mac? Very bad ranking. But here Kenny Pickett going number 8 overall. Okay. Now Seattle is on the clock, and I think they will trade back to numero 15 overall. 14 same thing. They're gonna go back to 15. So number 15 and number 9 for yeah, I'll just do first rounder. Actually, not Eagles. Actually, yeah, I think the Eagles will. And a third rounder. Actually, not a second rounder. So 9, a round 2 for next year, for a 15, and a round 1 for next year. 2 seems too much. Yeah, they need a round 5. Yeah, I think that will be the deal. Maybe even ship on 6 from 2024 and offer the trade. Oh, just force the trade. 15 and first rounder they'll receive, and these. So Philadelphia's on the clock. Derek Stingley Jr. is the guy that they'll select. Now the Jets are on the clock, and I think they'll take Garrett Wilson. So to be honest, I don't think the Commanders will take a QB. So Matt Corral won't be selected just yet. QB, a guard maybe, nah, center, linebacker. Devin Lloyd is not bad. They could go after Devin Lloyd. Yeah, I think they will. You know what, Devin Lloyd. I kind of need some, or Tyler Lindenbaum. I think they'll take Tyler Lindenbaum. You know what? I think they'll take. I think they'll trade down with Houston. So, and they will get a second rounder and they will have to give up a fourth and 239 offer. Okay, damn, I'll just force it. That's what's gonna happen, and Houston on the clock will take Charles Cross, and then on the clock they will take George Karlaftis. And Washington Commanders will take Devin Lloyd. So we're through 13 picks, 14. So there's about, I want to say a couple more picks, like a little bit more than half the draft left. So Ravens are on the clock, and I think, without a doubt, their secondary was so bad last year. I think they're gonna take Trent McDuffie. Now we have Seahawks, who just traded back, will now go to a QB, and they will take Matt. Wait, yeah, Matt Corral. Oh, I said, yeah, Matt Corral from Mississippi. And now the Saints are on the clock, needing a QB or a receiver. Receiver is up first, and I don't know, Drake London will be going. Chargers, they'll need a tackle. Who's this guy? Trevor Penny. Wait, let me check these tackles. There has to be one. Wrong one. Tackle right here. Yep, Trevor Penny going to the Chargers. Here are the Philadelphia Eagles. We're on the clock. They need a receiver. Jamison Williams is your guy. And the Saints need a quarterback. Actually, do they? I don't think they'll need a quarterback just yet. I think they'll take Tyler Lindenbaum. And they will take Mr. Samuel Howell. He was projected to go number 1 overall last year for this draft, but this season really made him go down. Patriots are on the clock, needing a receiver badly, but when Trayvon Walker has fallen so far, why did he fall so far? I completely forgot about him. Because he's so down. But yeah, Trayvon Walker will go to the Patriots. To be honest, I actually think if not Trayvon Walker, George Karlaftis will fall for this. So I think it'll be actually a switch, but we'll see. So they need O-line. They also kind of need like wide receiver, O-line. But they'll never pick a wide receiver. I'm trying to be as close to it. And just let them pick linebacker Naboki Dean to hopefully replace Zadarius Smith. So corner Andrew Booth Jr. will go. Linebacker. So linebacker is a tough spot. Defensive line, yeah. I think they'll just take defensive. What is it? Yeah. Oh, Jordan Davis is supposed to go higher than Devin White, but I think he's better. So, and they'll go back to back. And Tennessee, this is who I think will trade up. The Chicago Bears. Yes, the Chicago Bears. You heard me right. For a first and next year, and the 148 from Houston. They'll get their third. Yeah, that's good. I think that's it. Offer a trade. One. Force trade. And we'll draft. And Chris Olave to pair up with Justin Fields. The Bucks are on the clock. Guard, center, Zion Johnson, same thing. The Packers will take Traylon Burks. And now the Chiefs are left in a predicament. They need a receiver, and there's no receivers to be found. But there is Jahan Dotson. Welcome to Kansas City. And then they're obviously going to need corner, and Kyer Elam will do the job. They're basically, the Bengals need I don't think they need guard or center. They kind of need a tackle. I'm expecting them to trade up, but they didn't. I didn't make them trade up guard. Show more. Who is this? Let's see. You got a 94 against, and then a 66.7. I don't know. That's questionable. Snaps per lineman. He gets most snaps at left tackle. He's only allowed one sack. Bernard Ray. Wait 1 second. Let me search up this guy. Okay.
It's 5 o'clock.
So I think I think they will select him. The Bengals will select Central Michigan, not Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan, and the Lions are on the clock. They need. I think they will take a Jermaine Johnson. Of course, they won't grade it good because they're just grading it based on their PFF thing. I'm not fair. So this is the guy. So Aiden Hutchinson, number 1 overall. The only thing I feel bad about is Trayvon Walker. I think he should have gone way higher. That's the thing. He could have gone to the Vikings. It's because of the thing. I wish I could just make my own top 50 and use that. But it's okay. Aiden Hutchinson, Malik Willis, Camion Thibodeau, Evan Neal, Ika McQuanu, Sauce Gardner, Kyle Hamilton, Kenny Pickett, Derek Singley Jr., Garrett Wilson, Charles Cross, George Karlaftis, Devin Lloyd, Trent McDuffie, Matt Corral, Drake London, Trevor Penning, Jamison Williams, Tyler Lindenbaum, Sam Howell, Trayvon Walker, Nagoki Dean, Andrew Booth Jr., Devontae Wyatt, Jordan Davis, Chris Olave, Zion Johnson, Traylon Burks, Jahan Dotson, Kyer Elam, Bernard Raymond, and Jermaine Johnson II. So that's what I think. That this is how I think the draft will go. If not, I think really, if it's, I think Traylon Walker and George Karlaftis will switch. But other than that, I think that's how the draft will go. I only did a couple trades because I didn't want to make it so out of place. I only did Chicago, I think. Yeah, Chicago trade, the Texan Washington trade, and then the Falcons, Carolina, and then of course Seattle and Philly. So that's four trades. So I only did four trades. I didn't want to make it too much, but probably there will be a little bit more. I'm expecting a trade going in the top five, but I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like just say like just do it because I don't think it's gonna happen. But so that is my draft. If you guys think you can do better, I'll put the link that where I did this draft on, or you can just search up mock draft simulator on Google. I'll send you the link in the description, and subscribe and like the video. And I hope you guys like this draft. We also may do another draft just before the NFL draft, mock draft. See you. Bye.